childhood setting, effective leadership is vital to the success of children's education, care and well-being, and key to delivering high-quality early childhood programs. The definition of leadership, however, is described as abstract in nature, as its qualities are dependent on the person, the position and the place. Hence, due to leadership's lack of a singular universal definition, this therefore leads to the following questioning. What is educational leadership, and how are we to know, understand or assess its qualities in an early childhood setting? According to Australia's National Quality Framework, an educational leader is someone who is suitably qualified and experienced to lead the development and implementation of the education program in the service. Furthermore, it elaborates its requirements, stating that leadership in early childhood is the promotion of a positive organisational culture and professional learning community. This is in correspondence with the establishment of clear goals and expectations for teaching and learning and the implementation of the early years learning framework. Supporting this, Education and Care Service national regulations dictate that centres are to designate an experienced and qualified educator as the educational leader to lead and better educational programs. So how do we know an educational leader is practicing leadership skills that conform to the requirements set by the National Quality Framework in Education and Care Service national regulations? When talking about early childhood leadership, think of Lego blocks. Yes, those toy plastic bricks with studs which can be connected to other plastic bricks and used to construct toy buildings, vehicles, etc. They are designed for the purpose of making connections with one another to create something greater than their individual selves and are influential in provoking creativity, collaboration, critical thinking and communication. Just like Lego, the role of an effective educational leader is to make connections. However, rather than the literal connecting of Lego blocks, the educator will connect with children, staff, families, communities and other organisations. This enables them to in turn achieve a greater goal or outcome, the complete constructed Lego house. But how do we know that what we are doing with the Lego blocks is effectively taking us forward to achieving the intended creation? Education-wise, whilst implementing their practice and pedagogy, educators are being directed by the National Quality and Early Years Learning Framework. And in order to be successful, it is an educator's role to abide by the framework's directional requirements. Ergo, the Lego Creator Instruction Manual, an instructional book put in place to accompany the Lego builder and guide and support their creative practices, as also the purpose of the educational framework. However, such a document as a Lego manual requires collaboration, teamwork and reflection. These elements are necessary in assessing the successfulness of the structure so far, as they encourage reflective discussions and problem solving and discourage the less efficient method of working alone. Lego encourages collaborative play, thus reflecting on its use as a metaphor, educational leaders are encouraged to undertake collaborative models of leadership. This approach is referred to as distributive leadership, where the educator uses their influential role to inspire, challenge and extend educators' practices and pedagogies. They do so by valuing the intelligence and expertise that individual educators bring to the team and use this to collaboratively develop concrete goals and plans. This supports the formation of respectful connections and relationships, as the application of distributive leadership encourages staff to feel empowered and motivates them to have more responsibility in decision making. Reflecting on the learning and tensions associated with the use of Lego, it has the power to provoke creativity, collaboration, critical thinking and communication. This is not only confined to Lego. Educational leaders too, with the collaborative approach of distributive leadership, are influential in encouraging 6 essential 21st century professional skills: collaboration, communication, content, critical thinking, confidence, and creative problem solving. The quality and practice of their leadership is also linked to the improved learning outcomes of the student, as they are responsible for centralising children's learning and development within their practices and pedagogical leadership. The influence that leaders have on both children and adults is due to their responsibility of forming partnerships and relationships with families and communities to strike a balance between managing and leading and expand the ground for child development, further ensuring the continuation of steps taken to achieve long-term strategic approaches. So to summarise the ideas discussed, educational leadership in early childhood is like Lego. The connecting of Lego blocks is required in order to complete the intended Lego model, whilst being directed by the provided Lego Creator instructional manual to ensure a quality and successful outcome. And it is within a collaborative and team environment that the builder or the educational leader will most effectively be able to complete their model, as Lego blocks or connections have the power to shape teaching and learning opportunities by encouraging essential skills and sustaining a high quality learning environment.